if anybody raises a concern regarding the chief of defense staff, it has to be taken seriously. And that is exactly what I did, making sure that myself as a politician, elected official, was not involved in the investigation, that it was directed to the appropriate authorities, in this case, Privy Council, so that the allegation can be looked at. And if he needed greater advice, to actually get it from the appropriate people. That's how seriously we took this, because we needed to make sure that the appropriate. You don't want to
answer the tough questions.
No, you're not understanding, Madam Chair.
I understand quite well. I believe that I understand exactly what happened. It's been widely reported on. I've read the National Defence Act. I've been on this file for quite some time, and I understand how the department works and what your responsibilities are, and that you're failing to do it. So again, you talk about not wanting to do any information, but we know that PCO did get this information. So who did you tell about the allegations of sexual misconduct against General Vance after that meeting on March the 1st?
As I stated, I didn't accept the information from the Ombudsman, but however, the advice that he said that I did not, he came for advice. I gave him the advice, exactly who we needed to go to. To make sure, I went back to my office, got in touch with my chief of staff to making sure that the appropriate authorities, in this case, PCO, was informed of this. And in his own testimony, it was confirmed that they followed up with him immediately on this matter.
Madam Chair, through you to the Minister, so you gave the information, handed it off to the PCO. PCO actually wrote a memo on March 16th, clearly outlined that the Ombudsman doesn't have the power to investigate sexual misconduct. We also know from testimony here that the Ombudsman asked to meet with you 7 more times after March the 1st, and you refused. Why?
Madam Chair, as I just stated, by myself meeting about this is interference in an investigation.
Investigation hadn't started.
The Ombudsman, with all due respect, Madam Chair, to the member, when an ombudsman receives a complaint, the process has started. It is the job of the ombudsman to conduct those investigations. And I didn't want to be put into a position where I potentially have interfered with an investigation.
Okay. He doesn't have the power to carry it out.
Stand by. All right, that's enough. Now we have to try and respect each other's opportunity to ask questions and answer accordingly. And we're making the life of the interpreters challenging as well.